This is a general reading for the sign of Virgo. If you have Virgo anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Virgo. Thank you. Virgo, thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes, and especially your comments. I really do believe that the comment section is a wonderful area to put out positive energy, positive karma, and who to better help a Virgo than a fellow Virgo? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Virgo. Virgo, let's talk about the moon this week. This week, there will be a new moon in Sagittarius. The new moon is a perfect time to set intentions. And if we consider the Sagittarius and what it is that the Sagittarius needs in order to feel secure, we will find that the Sagittarius really does need to have a goal or a focus that brings meaning to their lives. And so this week, as we're setting our intentions, we can ask, what goal or what focus will bring the most meaning to my life? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Virgo. And the foundation, the basis of your reading this week is the Five of Cups. Why is we receiving the Five of Cups? The regret, the looking back at the past, the unable to move, the inability to pivot. And it's driven by the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is the fire, the action of being reserved, of being reserved, being guarded, being protective, of what it is that we love, what it is that we care about, what it is that we motivate, that motivates us. Perhaps there was an openness in the past. Someone, something that you loved and cared about in the past has you not wanting to move forward, not wanting to pivot, not wanting to turn around, not wanting to go in a new direction. Let's see how that plays out into the rest of your reading this week, Virgo. And we have the King of Wands here. And again, it's about action, it's about movement, it's about passion, it's about desire, it's about doing what we love. And making a decision about our finances, about our wealth. And then we have the working with others, letting others work for us, letting others work with us. There's a decision that needs to be made here. Things are not working out as you have hoped or that as you have planned them or as you have wanted them to work out. Perhaps it's that you're not in the right place, or this is not the right time, or you're feeling out of sync, you're feeling out of time, that maybe this is not for you, this is not what you planned, this is not what you wanted. But you're feeling a little bit stuck, a little bit tied to what it is that you're doing. But here we have the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is letting us know that it's never too early to explore your options for a career change, or for a change, or for a change of direction. And perhaps that is the decision that you are looking at, that you're needing to make at this time, is maybe a career change, maybe a retirement, a change in how you do your current job, or a change in positions, or maybe even a change in career altogether. But when we see that Two of Swords, it's about exploring our options and looking at different options. And we can, even though we may be feeling stuck or we're not able to make that change now, we can take this time to explore our options and really put out feelers. Maybe rework your resume, maybe join an online job search site. Maybe even sometimes, it could be as simple as letting family and friends know that you're considering a career change, or you're considering something new. But really just about, again, and this week with the new moon in Sagittarius, it is about setting an intention. It's not about taking action. It's about planning. It's about creating, and really asking ourselves, what goal or what focus will be what will bring meaning to our lives? And really starting to put that energy together, start putting that energy out into the universe. And again, it could be working on the resume, adding skills, maybe taking an online course, or taking an in-person course, or even purchasing a book that maybe will enhance or open you up to new skill sets. And while you may be feeling stuck and unable to move now, Virgo, I will let you know that May of 2024 really does promise to bring in some good and exciting changes into your career life, into your public life. And so again, it's never too early to start to prepare. It's never too early to really start putting and pulling that energy together in what it is that you are wanting to create, what it is that you are wanting to move towards. And here we have the Seven of Wands, the Hierophant, the Magician, and the Devil. There's just those three major arcana right there. A thief, a deception, a hidden truth, an ill-gotten victory. The Hierophant, the keys to the kingdom, the change in knowledge, the change in wisdom, the learning how to trust ourselves. The World card, the worldly card, the things of the world, the things in the world, the possessions, the connections. And maybe I'm not so surprised to see this Devil card here for you, Virgo. Mercury did go retrograde this week. And it's gone retrograde in Sagittarius. And Sagittarius will be having us really feel a little more reckless, or really making some reckless decisions. And we will be making those reckless decisions with an air of confidence. And that retrograde did go in, or Mercury did go retrograde in your house of passions and desires. And you may find yourself wanting to communicate or to explore some of your hidden desires, some of your hidden passions. And again, when we're talking about hidden desires and hidden passions, many times we do feel a little bit stuck and a little bit unable to pivot. And maybe looking back at our past decisions that do involve our passions and do involve our desires. And maybe thinking that things would have been different if. Things would have been different if. And so I don't know if this is you, or if this is someone close to you who may be considering stepping out on a relationship, or may be considering having a third party in a relationship, or explore passions or desires in an unconventional way, or if we will experience this somehow, or somehow this will be brought into our private life. Again, let's talk about that Mercury retrograde. And so that retrograde does start in Sagittarius, and it will be in Sagittarius. And so again, we may be prone to making reckless decisions, and we may be a little more confident than usual, but also that Mercury retrograde will move into Capricorn at the beginning of the year. And so that Capricorn is a really no nonsense kind of sign, and it's to the facts. And so when that Mercury retrograde moves into Capricorn, some of us may be experiencing buyer's remorse and may find ourselves wanting to backtrack some of the decisions and some of the choices that we made moving into the new year. And so do be mindful of the long-term consequences of some of the decisions and some of the actions that you may find yourself wanting to take in your private life, in your personal life, especially in regards to your passions and your desires. And then we have this wonderful world card, the gift, the ending, the new beginning, and the Page of Swords. Only fools rush in. And there is, you know, Virgo, there are a lot of emotions and feelings that may be coming up, or that are coming up. There's a lot of feelings and emotions that are coming up for you at this time. And some of them are good and some of them are not so good. But they are definitely something that maybe quite possibly you haven't dealt with well in the past. Virgos tend to be not so touchy-feely. And now I'm generalizing, and each of us are different, and each of us are on our soul's journey, and a lot of that does depend on how some of the other planets fall in your birth chart. And so again, I'm generalizing, but when we are experiencing new thoughts, new feelings, and new emotions, it can be very challenging. And grounding can really help us in the process. Grounding, maybe meditation, walks out in nature, but really something that can really connect us with the earth. And that is what I have for the sign of Virgo. Thank you, Virgo. You have a blessed week.